Hey everybody, welcome back to Monday with Molly. It's a happy 2024 new year for us. Hey Molly, how you been?
Good.
It's been a little while since we've gotten together and done any of these. So.
I know. It's been an interesting year end and a better start to 24.
Yeah, well, better for a few reasons, but the reason I wanted to talk with you about today was we're kind of seeing a resurgence of several groups of loans that have been a little more challenging to get done the last several years, but they're starting to really pick back up momentum as far as ease of approval goes, and that is our various down payment assistance programs.
Oh my goodness, I know, I love it for
Yeah.
our first time buyers. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, the market has definitely shifted a bit and we're able to utilize a lot more of those programs, and honestly, we're seeing some that went to the wayside come back.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah, without getting into too much of the why, a lot of it was because of all the volatility the past several years. Even qualifying for some of those programs just became unrealistic.
Correct.
Whereas now we're starting to see a little bit of a loosening on the guidelines, eligibility, but then also the cost seems to be dropping a little bit with these programs as well.
It does. Obviously, you know, rates have recently started to drop, so it makes the rates on some of those programs a bit more affordable, the cost more affordable, and you have sellers willing to help with closing costs in this market, which also helps with those programs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we obviously have way more than we have time to talk about today, but just give me a couple examples. First of all, tell us what is down payment assistance as a general concept, and then give me a couple of different programs that we offer.
So we said first-time buyers, but we do have down payment assistance programs that help others that are not first-time buyers as well. What down payment assistance is it steps in and helps with the minimum required down payments. Most programs require 3 to 5% down, with the exception of USDA and VA. But these programs step in with that to help offset that 3 to 5% down. So you don't have to have 20%.
Right.
And sometimes you don't even have to have the 3 to the 5
Right.
with these programs.
Yeah, I mean, we have a few programs out there, some state specific, some regional, kind of eligible, where it's not uncommon for our clients to not only bring nothing to the table, but even sometimes get a couple $100 back at closing.
That's correct.
So
Yeah.
now obviously there's different programs, they would have different eligibility requirements. Some can be a little more strict, some a little more lenient.
Correct.
But what's some of the big hitters that we offer that our clients can get here?
Well, for those of us in Missouri, we hear of MHDC often. We use that quite a bit. It does require a little bit higher credit score, does have a little bit more aggressive rate. It's a great program. Kansas has something similar on the Kansas side. Here at Flat Branch, exclusive to us is the Flex Funds that we use for conventional programs, where we offer 2% up to $4,000 for first-time buyers on the conventional side. Some of the stuff that's a little bit more lenient can be used with higher incomes and not necessarily always first-time buyers. Things like Chenoa has a program, Essex has a program. There's many more behind the scenes. There's also city grants and various things like that depending on where you're buying. So ultimately, when we get the application, we take them through all of those.
Yeah.
And we talk about all of those and what makes the most sense, and what homes qualify for it, what homes don't, based on condition, varying things like that.
I know I like to joke with our clients and just say, when they ask, do you do any down payment assistance, I say that's like calling a dealership and saying, do you have any cars? Yeah, but it would take me too long to tell you about every single car I have. So, and obviously this video could go on for a lot longer talking about these programs, but long story short, down payment assistance kind of comes back a little bit. So.
It is, and it's really based on the person, the buyer, and their situation. So it's unique to the consumer, that particular consumer.
And if anyone has questions, they should hit us up.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you today, Molly.
Great. Happy Monday.
Have a great week.